Hey there, Rulers, DMO73 here with the awesome opportunity to open up a pre-release kit of Crimson Moon Battleground a little bit early to show you all what's inside. Let's go ahead and jump right in.
This session brought to you by Odyssey Games for pre-orders and sealed product, CCG Prime for tons of singles and supplies, Cardo Doko for international rulers looking for product, and FoulLibrary.com for articles and wonderful deck lists.
As well as our guest lecturer members King Pearlshine, Vite Ramen, Mognite, and Darren Noblock.
Class is in session.
So here we have it. Crimson Moon Battleground, the fourth set of the cluster. Just before opening this, we just heard about the release of Hero Cluster 5, so hashtag never-ending cluster. So that's exciting, but we're going to jump in for Hero Cluster 4. We're going to see what the extension rule card is, a bunch of stuff we haven't already seen. We're going to go ahead and dig into it. First off, though, we just got to open this up. Let's take a look at this sick playmat and the stuff that comes with it. As always, we're going to just dig in here, set this off to the side. We'll get back to it. Let's see what this awesome playmat looks like. Ooh, it's a little bit differently packaged than usual. I'll take that, though. That is okay. Because, of course, we're going to open up product on the mat itself. This is probably one of the best pre-release mats we've had in a very long time. It's absolutely gorgeous. Looks really, really sick. It's a cool character composition between the, the contract side and the contracts themselves. Just overall very, very cool. Then we're going to dig into this package of stuff here, the package of armaments and high armaments. Comes with the red backing. Got bow and arrow, chain sickle, flame earrings, long sword, rapier, devil spear, the dragon god armor of the high war, and then we have orb, battle flag, headband, rough magic stone, warhorn, cursed sword, and horror armor of the god of death. So a full suite of them. So these should be kind of everywhere and really easy to find. The biggest question is, can you also pull these in packs? That's the biggest question. I imagine one probably comes with every copy of Electra that you pull in the set, but we'll have to be curious to see what that comes out to. The other thing, though, is we have a packet full of pre-release promos, which are just secret rare horror form contracts. So you could take that out. That looks absolutely insane. And considering, this is just... Bam, look at all these. These are sick. Not really a secret rare, but it's the secret rare style. Just absolutely looks very, very nice. Very, very clean. And yeah, Electra's going to be very easy to build. So there you have it. In terms of getting access to the contracts, especially since the buy a box promo is, the other contract. So with that, we got packs to open. Let's jump right in. We're going to just do one stack at a time here. And we'll dig it and see what our pull rates are like. See if we can find that extension rule card. That's the biggest trick here, is you got to dig it out. So let's go ahead and jump in, see what other new stuff we have. So exploration, armed dog, end of the false savior, sword saints investigation, inheritance, nice curse of the clown, gears eaters, spirits of the crimson moon, and right out the bat there's our first marvel rare, Tinkerbell. And then we got a full art exploration to go with it. So nothing new in that pack. We'll only be really starting, pretty much stopping on stuff that we haven't seen before. We've seen a lot of the cards between the stuff that's been spoiled and the stuff that was exclusively spoiled between ourselves and OnlyFoul TCG, the YouTube content creator. So we're just going to be kind of moving pretty quick through this. I think Aspiring Diva, Reflect and Refrain, good old Garfy, he was just revealed, and a full art of Lasting Spirits. So another pack with, again, and before we've gotten to open this a little bit earlier in spoilers, and there certainly weren't as many exclusive spoilers that were handed out. So we had a lot more unknown kind of stuff. Blade Storm, Curse of Magog, Rainbow Spirit, like this is a new one. So 5 cost spirit with flying, pay 1 less for each different magic stone type among basic magic stones you control. Interesting, pretty cool card for limited for sure, can get very, very big. Armed Dragon, we have nice intel, and then we got a full art of Roar of Dark Blessing. Nice, I'll take that. So there is some still stuff we haven't seen yet before. We're gonna get to there for sure. We have hologram, topographer, last cyclone, recalling wind, armed weasel, magic stumblebug. Okay. 1 cost 2/2. This card gains +2/+2 for each magic stone type among basic magic stones you control in the field or your graveyard. Enter a magic stone you control. If you do, search your magic stone deck for a magic stone and put it into the field. Then shuffle your magic stone deck. Wait, any? Oh, for a basic magic stone. Okay, interesting. The explosion of Magog, last movement, and a full art armed weasel. Very, very nice. Is this a weird like basic magic stone tribal that we're not waiting for? Battle Wolf, some moons, the slime, good old rabbit, curse of the clown, aspiring diva, light palace, jeweled branch of gears. So a 1 void treasury item gears, mythic, tap, produce 1 void, spin this wheel only to play gears. Okay, and we got a full art Brad. Wow, that looks really nice. Good old full art Brad, the amnesiac immortal. Foiling on that is really, really nice. It's like subtler on Brad than on the background, so it's like a pop. That's pretty cool. And yeah, new Gears Treasury. That's the second one we've seen, because we've seen the Arc, or the Grail, and now we've seen the Jewels. So wondering if there's any more like this one. Jewels on Gears Neck. So treasury item, when you control 2 or more, so it has the mythic. Pay 3 void, this card becomes a 10/10 resonator until end of turn. It's still an addition. You pay 1 less void for each treasury item with different names you control. So you can make it free to animate. Okay, this is very interesting. These gears are very, very interesting. Vampire, Curse, good old full art Ryzen hanging out back there. But we're gonna get to Ark's Descenders. 3 void chant. Put target non-magic stone, non-J ruler entity on bottom of its owner's deck, or draw a card, or reveal a card named Imitation, Cain, Abel, or Eve from outside the game. So you can have all 3 by so mastery by resting 2 rulers with no attributes, and you can get the 3rd one, so you can have all 3 of them. That's very interesting. I'm very curious to see. And also just full art Ryzen. That looks absolutely sick as a full art, as expected. Like, it looks fantastic as a full art. That's okay. Okay, Gears Rulers, I see you. Glad it's not quick cast, but I see you. We got another moon. Calling Wind, End of the War, Cyclone, Carmilla. Another Marvel rare, looks just absolutely sick. Can't wait to see that full art for sure. And then the Stumblebug. More treasury items. Okay, so who signed Celesta up for being a Gears? We have the Stone Bowl of Gears, 1 cost treasury item, mythic, banish this card, treasury items you control gain eternal until end of turn. So just protects your stuff. That's very interesting. Weasel, Aspiring Diva, Stumblebug. There's our first Rumsfeld. Looking solid. Absolutely. And a full art rabbit. Okay, here we go. Good old Falchion, Observing the Moon. Jewels, Stone Monument. Robe of Fire Gears. This is just... Wait, what? Is Kaguya somehow bad? What is happening? Because these are like... The more I look at these are more like the original treasury items. Has Kaguya become converted? What is going on? Robe of the Fire Gears. 2 void treasury item. Gears J/rulers you control with no attribute gain +2/+2. What is happening? Are we gonna see some random like evil Kaguya card? And then an immortal moon there. I'm a little bit concerned. 5 challenges also like kind of concerning. Rainbow Spirit, Cowries of Gears, 1 enter draw a card edition. Neat. Okay, let's talk about this. Tsukihime Gears Princess of the Moon. 2 cost Gears. Enter. You may search your deck for a treasure item, reveal it, and put it into your hand. Shuffle your deck. At the beginning of each player's turns, if you control 6 or more treasury item entities with different names, all treasury items, each player's turn, all treasury items you control became 1,000 resonators. They are still the original type. Then J/resonators you control gain 1,000 until end of turn. Oh my gosh. Tap. Target non-magic stone entity gains treasury item. Interesting. And pay with 0. Rest target treasury item until end of turn. It loses all abilities as long as it is rested. Play this ability only once per turn. What? That's crazy. And then a full art cyclone emerges. Finally, well, first off, finally Void having a marble rare. Good for them. This is, I'm very excited about playing these Void rulers at this point, because it's like weird 5 challenges, treasury shenanigans. Just like none of this Void stuff has been spoiled yet, so I'm just like, okay, let's go. Hey, Ray Asnable, I love it. Also, can we say how beautiful this card's gonna be full art? I really hope I get to pull one to show you guys. Ray Asnable. Oh! Okay. We have a contract by itself. Interesting. Well, that makes sense. It's a pre-release kit. We have attack order, 1 cost quick cast, destroy target J/resonator, total cost 2 or less. If you control 1 or more treasury items, you can contract it with imitation Kane. So this is Kane's contract. Genocider. Oh, I see what you're doing there. First off, this card is gorgeous. Precision and flying, has imitation Kane in addition to its other names. Gears, J/rulers, J rulers you control gain +2/+2 for each treasury item you control. And whenever this card attacks, your opponent banishes a resonator. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay, I see it. Very like there's we're talking about so much different Gears stuff. Blade Dance we've seen, Cyclone, there's the Arc, Topographer doesn't have the stat line printed on the card. Unfortunately, it is a 7/7. We know that much, so a little bit of an error there. Okay, stack 1 done. Already discovered some cool stuff we haven't seen before. Let's go into stack 2. Stack 2 of 6, let's go. We got End of the False Savior, Topographer, Believer, Cyclone, Scuttlebug, Crystal Barrier, another Ryzen. We take that. Full art. Excuse me. Full art Roamer of the Crimson Moon. Looking absolutely sweet in the full art version. So many neat. Just so like while I'm unboxing, I'm still like just thinking about all of the Void cards in this cool treasury item. There's our good old Lone Wolf of the Crimson Moon, and a Last Believer in full art. Nice. Like now I'm curious about what Abel and Eve are gonna be like. Stone Bull, and what their abilities are going to say on their front. That's the biggest thing, because they made it sound like we didn't get to see their abilities in the spoiler. Chivalry's Tears, and a full art Inheritance of Magical Power. So, like, what are they going to say on their front? And what are their other contracts going to be? Very strange. That contract, though, just being able to pop anything, but it is only a 4/4, so, like, if you use it early, it's not going to do as much. Conflict of Memory and Soul. Queen! Recapture order. 2 void. Target non-magic stone entity loses all abilities until end of turn. Draw a card. If you control 3 or more treasury items, you may contract this card with Imitation Eve. Oh, that's pretty good. And then Queen, looking pretty solid there. That's artwork is sick. 9/9 with flying and barrier, has Imitation Eve. Gain control of target non-magic stone, non-J ruler entity your opponent controls as long as this card's in the field. As long as you control the chosen target, it gains treasury item in addition to its other races and cannot attack or block. So you just steal something, make it a statue, and then keep it forever as long as you control this card. And it has barrier. Can we thankfully finally get something that steals, that protects itself? Like, that's pretty dope. Okay, that's it. Okay. I see you, I Spy. We're doing some stuff here. Let's see what else we got going on. Treasury, Cyclone, hold this a little bit closer. Curse of Magog, Chef, Explosion, the spell for, the Black Expo for Funf, and then Reflect and Refrain, looking absolutely gorgeous in full art. Moon, stuff and things. Scuttlebug, Light Curtain. I think I put a Light Curtain in here when I shouldn't have. And Glorious Little Moon. Pretty nice. New Tribe Researcher. Jewel. another Tinkerbell, and a full art Whispering of the Clown. These cards look sick. Ryzen and like Intel's cards in general just look really sick. I wonder if it's going to be all of the rulers in like one stack again, like we've seen just from some of the printing concerns from the past. There's another Descent, and there's a full art of Curse of the Clown, looking absolutely sick. Having the 3 is going to be so interesting. I'm really curious to see what we have there. Like, how soon will you cast it? Grail's probably going to be pretty dang important for them. Carmilla full art, absolutely sick. That looks so good in full art. Wow. Well done. Love it. There you go. Blob, Wolf, Stumbler, I Spy Studio doing the Great Dimension Library. I think this appears to be the only card with AI art in the whole set so far from what I've seen. I'm going to double check. Oh, no wonder I love the card art for this. It's friggin' Wednesday. Wednesday out here being like, nah, I got it. Look at that artwork. That's so sick on Tsukihime. I need a full art of it, like, immediately. Seriously, I need a full art of Tsukihime so bad. That's awesome. Just trying to double check. Because if they've only done one card total in AI art, that's pretty great. I'm very happy about that. Also, shout out to, let's see, to M. Ganzi for these artworks on the treasury items. Those are sick. Light Curtain. Looking very nice as a full art. Almost done with stack number 2. We're moving right along. We're moving quick. Usually once we've seen a lot of the cards already. Lingering Scent of a Fairy. So it's pretty easy to kind of pull through. Here's another one. Minions of Tsukihime. Look at those terrifying bunny ships. 2 Void Gears. You pay 1 less to play treasury items. Rest to recover a treasury item you control. Target J/Resonator gains +2/+2 until end of turn. Not a bad little bang. And Shifting Spirits. Okay, we're gonna shift some stuff around here. Go into stack number 3. And keep going. Here we go. Got some stuff. Gears Eaters, more treasuries, and good old Guardian of Eternal. Full art. Guardian of Eternal. Still haven't seen a ruler yet, which means they're probably all in a single stack, but we'll see. So make sure. Another Brad. Nice, like that. Full art Blade Shower, looking sick. Remember, when you're doing your pre-release, shuffle your packs. That's the big takeaway lesson from how these have been packaged lately, is always be sure to shuffle the packs. Oh, Moon Dust. Ah, there's Tsukihime from the poster. Moon Dust Revolution. Quick cast 1 Void. As an additional cost to play this card, pay any amount of will and or rest any number of recovered treasury items with different names you control. This card deals 400 damage multiplied by X to target player or J/Resonator, where X is the combined number of will paid and treasury items rested. You gain 400 life multiplied by X. Draw cards until you have X cards in your hand. That is certainly a card. That's... So you burn them, draw up to being that many cards, and then also gain a bunch of life. But it is still a 1-cost card. Keep that in mind. It's being an X cost. It's not an X cost. It's as an additional cost. We got another Queen, and we got Imitation Eve. So okay. So they are just truly like on the top. That is all they have. They do not have any abilities by themselves, but they have the ability to go to 3. That's very interesting. But going to 3 full rulers is kind of nuts. Although I don't really know what benefit you have from that. Although I guess it does help with like mastery stuff potentially. We got Electra and randomly partnered with good old Reunion. We got the regular. Again, it seems like they're kind of mixed up because of the pre-release kits. So let's see if this is just the stack of rulers. It might be just the stack. Still waiting to see the secret rares too, because usually pre-release hits have a secret rare in them. Cyclone, another Rumsfeld, Electra Fire Form by itself. Okay. Moving right along. Lingering Scent of a Fairies. Magog, Armed Dragon, Shovel Race Oct, and a foil Lingering Scent of a Fairies. There we go. I'm going to save that for sure. That card's going to probably do a lot of work in the next meta, so be prepared for that. This treasury deck seems very fun. I'm very excited about it. Is that? Nope. Great Dimension Library. The minions at a full arts. Jewels on the Gear's neck. Instead of jewels on the dragon's neck. This is very cool. Still looking for that extension rule card too. We still haven't seen that. I think at this point in time, the secret rares for the other rulers, Abel's contracts, and that's it that we haven't seen. That's all that we are still waiting on, I think, if you combine all the cards that we've seen. And then obviously opening up a regular box, we gotta see whether or not Genocider, and we got Imitation Kane. We have to see where so Kane is the destroyer, Abel's probably the defender, and Queen's the controller. That's interesting. This looks like Falchion into, we got a secret rare Red Eyes. I'll take that. That's pretty sick. It's a nice looking all JoJo-y. That's pretty nice. I like it. Turns out really good. That yellow really pops. Dang. Okay, we got our secret rare. I'll put that down there. We got our yeah, I think we're just missing Abel at this point. And there it is. Prisoner. Oh, interesting. So we've got Genocider, Prisoner, and Controller, and Queen. Another there. Let's talk about this. Defense order. Yep. So one blue one void quick cast. Additions J/Resonators you control gain eternal. If you control 2 or more treasury items, you can give Abel. That's pretty great. Prisoner. Wow. Geez. 7/7 flying. J rulers you control gain barrier during your turn. J resonators your opponent cannot attack unless your opponent pay 1. Each attack costs 1 void. That just looks sick. Like the artwork on Prisoner is sick. Okay. So at this point in time, we've now, I think we've seen everything at this point in terms of like what's in the set. So yeah, at this point in time, we're just seeing what all comes in the box. Pardon the bumpy camera there. So let's dig through and see what else we pull. Really would like to get a full art Tsukihime. That would be really, really nice. Got a lot of Ryzen and Intel. They're going to be very easy to build. full play sets of both. And a lot of the treasury items, so I'm very confused about, or concerned, like, not sure exactly how I want to do that. Although I do say this. Destroy up to 2 target non-Magic Stone entities with no attribute. This is actually going to be a lot better because of all these treasuries that have no attribute. So, like, just keep that in mind. That got immediately a lot better. Got another Intel. And a full art Moon Dust Revolution. And third Rumsfeld with a full art Rumsfeld. Cool. Playset of Rumsfeld's done. Great. Out of the way. Looks really great. Warhorse is like, hey guys, I'm banned, but I'm back. And Rumsfeld's like, nah, me. I'm the captain now. That's pretty great. Double Rumsfeld pack. Hashtag best pack. Here we go. Man, this treasury idea is very neat. So many Intels and Ryzens. I wonder if they just really want to make it easy for people to play Electra. I wonder if there's any reason why that might be. We have another Ray Asnable and a full art Robe of the Fire Gears. That looks so good. Like, seriously, it looks so good. Yeah, I truly do think that it's just one single piece of card art in this entire set that's been done with AI. And it's just this. So a lot less, and Honestly, kind of looks fine. So kudos for I Spy for like cutting back on for taking the community feedback on the AI art and kind of trimming it back. Maybe it's on the tokens. We know that there's tokens in the main set. Obviously, they never print tokens in pre-release kits, so they could be there. That's something to kind of consider. Full art conflict of memory and soul. And also, not all the rulers were together in the pre-release kit, so they were kind of blended around, which is a little bit nice. Third Ray Asnable and a full art Cyclone. Get your mic. Just getting good. Okay. And truly do not understand Reunion. Just seems like kind of like they wanted to have a blue ruler in the set, so they made Reunion. I don't see anything in here that makes me think that there's like Reunion specific cards you want in there. This feels like a very thick pack as I open it. We have Diva. There's the Arc and a full art Gears, or the Grail, Arc Gears Grail. Come on, give me a full art Tsukihime. Let me see one of those in this opening. Please. Falchion and a full art of Cursed Cocoon. Here we go. Digging right along here. Another conflict. And Cyclone emerges. Look at that. Cyclone. That's pretty cool. That looks really nice. That looks really nice, full art. Got a lot of packs still left to open. But at this point in time, we've kind of seen everything. There's a full art Battle Wolf of the Crimson Moon and another moon. That also is probably going to look insane full art too. Once we can, hopefully we can hit one on this. We're looking for a Tsukihime. Full art Tsukihime is what we're looking for sure. Just to kind of round it out. Another Ray Asnable. There's our fourth Ray Asnable, so we're good on Rays. That's good. We got Stone Bowl of Gears. And then 2 stacks left. 2 stacks of packs left to go. So let's dig into it. Ugh. Lingering Scent. Another Ray Asnable and a full art Garfy. Looking sharp. Oh, this makes a whole lot of sense with all of the treasuries. Whenever you play an addition spell, draw a card. That makes a whole lot of sense. It's pretty good. I just now realized why. I was like, what are we playing additions in with Gears? Oh, that's why. We're playing all these treasury editions. Very neat. There's our Red Eyes with Aristella, but no extension ruler pack card? How do you tag? I thought the extension ruler card was supposed to come with you. Maybe not in pre-release packs, which is really unfortunate. Tell you what, if in our box opening we see an extension ruler pack, I'm going to cut it in right now. The extension rule card is a sideways card. And it says Crimson Moon Battleground. Extension. This card cannot beat any deck. You can only have up to 1 card in your extension rule area. At the start of the game, you may start this card in your extension rule area. If you do, apply the following text. Rulers you own released in Grim Cluster have tag rulers released in Grim Cluster everywhere. Rulers you own named Aristella, Ascendant Prince of the Crimson Moon, and or Little Red Riding Hood have Crimson Moon in addition to their other races everywhere, and have tag Crimson Moon everywhere. Got Guardian. Another Electra. There's our Electra. With the dragon form. Nice. Digging on through. Food card, Red Eyes by itself. Cool, so we have 3 Red Eyes. Just right out the gate, we're ready to play. We can play Aristella, no problem. Cyclone. We also pulled, there's Abel with Prisoner. Pretty neat. Looking good. Still haven't seen that extension rule card. How do you tag? There's another red eye. We got a second Aristella, so we're definitely full up on red eyes at this point. Okay. Okay. Let's see. We've pulled, at this point in time, we've seen every ruler then, right? We've pulled at least one of every ruler in this. Yeah, because we've pulled Eve. Full Art Grail looks absolutely sick. Plus a good old Ryzen. We've got Falchion and a Jeweled Branch. Inheritance, Lingering Scent, and Doggo. Gotta love Doggo. Move this off to the side here. We're getting close to the end. We got one more stack of stuff to open up after this. Still haven't seen the extension roll card, which is, I mean, no, a third Tsukihime, but not full art. That's really sad. I mean, gorgeous card, but sad. I wanted it to be full art. And then Aspiring Diva full art looks very, very nice. Give me the what is that? Oh no, it's Crystal Barrier. Okay, I was like, that looks different. It's a full art Crystal Barrier. Nothing to shake home about. Good old Garfy and the spell. It almost feels kind of like the gear version of Time Spinning Witch, if that makes sense. Like Kaguya became the Time Spinning Witch, and then the gears were like copying information of the past, and so they kind of like made a Time Spinning Witch, which is why it's like connected to like the moon stuff. Like lore wise, that's kind of pretty cool. There's another Brad. It's pretty neat. Carnes, Light Palace, Last Melody, and this guy with a gun. It's a baby with a gun. Oh, no more packs. This is the last stack of packs. And I think I already took some of them out of this stack when I grabbed the last one. So we're wrapping it up. Here we go. Spirits, another wolf. Can we get a full art Tsukihime in these packs? Come on. Wednesday, channel the inner Wednesday. Let's make it happen. There's something back here. Oh, a full art of Garfy's Reflection. Garfy's Reflection. With number of additions you control. Cool. So green void like addition control. It's gonna be relevant. There she is. We channeled the inner Wednesday, and right at the end came in clutch. I'm so excited about this. Great Dimension Library, Reflect and Refrain, get out of here. We wanted this card. Dang, that card looks so sick. In full art with foiling. That's so nice. Oh, I love it. So glad we pulled one of those full art. Absolutely gorgeous. Freaking Wednesday artwork. Take it to Worlds. Hopefully Wednesday is there and get it signed. And just, And we got another Carmilla. Got a lot of Marvel Rares. It feels like the Marvel Rare rate is boosted more than even last set. I do know that last set felt like the Marvel Rare rate was a little bit toned down. Like it was still boosted, but not like insane. Tears. Another Arc Grail. Oh, sweet. And we had a full art of Moondust Revolution, which also, as I thought, was going to look absolutely insane full art. Because it does look very cool full art. I was right. One thing to note against Tsukihime is people are going to probably start sideboarding the thing to make additions not have effect. Oh, but they have attributes. Or they don't have attributes. So they're even safe from that. Oh, goodness. That's going to be interesting. Here's my Moon Tribe Researcher. Last pack. see you future-proof. I see you future-proofing some stuff. Force of Will. You're like, we have this thing that we can use to mess with other people, but it doesn't mess with us. Call a hospital, but not for me. And our last full art is Armed Dragon with an Apex Arcs Descenders. No full art there. So let's go ahead and clip to a quick summary, and hopefully I cut in footage of us getting that contract pack, or the extension ruler card. Let's go. And we're back. So to tune in, super rares, we're not going to count the individual ones, definitely at least a playset of each, 3, 4, but so a ton of super rares. But in terms of full art, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 full art super rares, which is a little boosted. I think I also might have mixed some in, but 10 full art super rares, and then a whole crap ton of regular super rares, so that's certainly boosted. In terms of Marvel rares, we got 2 Tinkerbells, 3 Carmillas with 1 being full art, 2 Wolves, 2 Brads with 1 being full art, and 4 Tsukiyomis, or Tsukihimes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Normally it's 4, so you get 3 boxes, essentially a little bit more than 3 boxes worth of Marvel rares in a pre-release kit. Tons of super rares. We got 1 of each ruler, including a double Aristella, but no extension ruler card in these packs, which is very, very interesting. Probably because it's the pre-release pack. I imagine that Aristella comes with the extension ruler card in the box, but we did get at least 1 of each ruler, including Reunion, unfortunately, big old orb. And then in contracts, we got 2 Prisoners, 2 Queens, 2 Genociders, 1 Electra Horror form, 2 Electra Dragon form, 3 regular Red Eyes, and then topped it off with a secret rare Red Eyes. So overall, the pre-release kit is still absolutely sick. We got to see a whole bunch of brand new cards that we haven't seen before, which I'm super excited about. Let us know how your pre-release this weekend goes, and let us know what ruler you're most excited to build, and why is it the new treasury stuff. Until next time, though, this is DMO73 saying class dismissed.